So my mission today is talking about what is personal branding, why is it important, and how do you do it. Now a big bullet point school. Anybody that knows me, Carrie-Anne, also know everything. Emails from strategy, 10 bullet points max. I figured that if you cannot do it in 10 bullet points, it's probably not worth the effort and it's probably not going to be done. What is personal branding? It is the perception in the mind of people that is relevant, who you are and what you do. A person that is positive and emotionally connected with other people. And when more than one person or bunch of people have the same perception of you, it becomes a brand. Why does it matter? Today's environment, fast, changing, it's actually just a chaos globally. Unpredictable, very, very multifaceted. Why as well? Look at Richard Branson, Justin Timberlake, they're all brands. Jack Welch, Larry Page, Angelina, Donald Trump, Jacob Zuma, is that a personal brand? They live their talent and their personality daily. They love what they do, they are what they do, and they communicate who they are very clearly to the outside world.
Sorry. I think you just made a very pertinent point there. That a personal brand doesn't necessarily need to be positive.
No.
We want it to be positive, but we need to be aware that a negative personal brand can be just as powerful in the marketplace.
People still speak about the Spice Girls. Everybody talks about themselves. You talk about yourself, right? But what are you saying? What are you saying to the people you're communicating with? What are you saying to your clients? What are you portraying? So today I want to give you bragging rights. I want to give you permission to proclaim your excellence and your superiority and the stuff that you're really good at, your talent, your core characteristics, what makes you, you. Now how? Okay, I'm a 3-step school once again. Firstly, when people perceive you, they look at tangible things, and there's things that are not tangible, things that they cannot actually lay claim to or see or get a hold of. Firstly, intangible, your appearance, your competency, your talents, personality, how you come across to people, those aren't really things that are measurable and tangible. But when you look at your website, blog, business cards, proposals, anything that you're giving your client, that's very tangible. The thing about both of these, tangible and intangible, is that they actually need to be consistent. What you are communicating to them with your personality and with your look needs to be pulled through, thank you, through all these things. They need to be the same. You cannot have a business card that's purple and with word art and they have a snazzy blog. Those things don't align well. They're confusing your client at the end of the day. So how do we do it? We sit down, we read, perceive, and we look at our talents, interests, ask other people how they see you, and how do you add value. I mean, I'm big on value. There's a lot about image today. You can have all the pretty packaging but no substance. And substance is important because that's actually what your business, the life of your business. Look at what defines you in terms of a personal brand template. You sit down and create a mood board. Now, who knows what a mood board is? Awesome. For those of you that don't know, mood board is basically sitting and making vivid images out of magazines. Sit and pick random words, what is aligned with your character, images that inspire you, and put them all together because that is the starting point of your communication strategy. There's also big value in choosing your 3 most prominent talents and characteristics. Do your talents, your skills, and your characteristics, and see the comparison between those before you actually transfer them into a visual look and feel for your company or your brand. In practice, look the part. Often, people have very nice websites and you find them inspiring online and they get to you and you're not inspired when you meet them because they looking sloppy, or they arrive there in slops and they're unprofessional. You need to make the person paying you feel comfortable investing money in you and feeling that you're going to get the job done. And sadly, although we all love working out in pajamas, we do need to get into proper clothing and the right attitude and the confidence when we see and deal with our clients. They can only be confident in you if you're confident in yourself and you're looking the part. Communication. You need to communicate every single thing consistently, whether it's through your look, your talk, your online communication strategy. It's worth sitting down with somebody that writes content and getting things aligned throughout, spend time on your bio, spend time on your CV, and see what you're putting on the net and what are you putting out there for people to actually measure you by and choose you over your competition, because ultimately you want to be the one that receives the tender or the quote or the job. And then networking. Think of it as an iceberg. The look is just like the tip of the iceberg, but what's underneath it is a very powerful network. You need to leverage what you are doing for personal branding off your network.
Freelancers and solos to take over the world.